Hey, welcome back to The American Dream. We are the only show that brings you both national and local real estate news and trends in over 30 cities around the country. This week, we are highlighting a selection of our favorite recent segments from around the country. We'll be taking you to Las Vegas, Nashville by way of Miami, New York, and we'll be checking out what's happening in your backyard.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Piketon Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Louisiana.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Now, this first segment had me cracking up. Jay and Ashley Nelson out of Nashville traveled to Miami as secret agents and took an outsider's view of the lifestyle and real estate of Miami. They met up with American Dream's Glenn Asher, had a blast, and we all had a lot of fun working on this one.
Nashville secret agents.
Guys, we're on the American Dream television show. We're here in Miami Beach. We got South Beach helicopters, and this is first class. We're pumped.
We're so excited. Come fly with us.
Let's get in the air. There are parties up there.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Ashley and Jay Nelson, Nashville, Tennessee. We are Nashville's secret agents. We go into other markets as realtors and show you all the exciting real estate properties.
So we're going to see J-Lo's house, Pablo Escobar.
Wow.
This is going to be fun, guys.
For Pablo's, we got to use our code names for that. I'm codename Boo Boo, codename
Baby Man. Let's get it.
What would you say is like a big difference between Nashville and Miami in real estate?
I'm just going to laugh at that one. But we are cool in Nashville, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're country cool.
Country cool. The penthouse over here, that is for sale. It had a $18 million price reduction. It was
wow.
$50 million. Now it's $33 million.
They're trying to move that fast.
And over on the other side of this golf course, babe, is where Jennifer Lopez and Pablo Escobar's homes are located.
Wow.
Yeah, big money. J-Lo only wanted 33 mil.
That's all?
That's all.
Man.
And this is Fisher's Island right here. This place is amazing. Look at the yachts, babe. Unbelievable.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
Glenn Asher, we're going to be hanging out with Glenn Asher here this afternoon. And Glenn Asher says you have to be somebody to even get admitted over to Fisher's Island. Look at that yacht.
Whoa.
I've never seen anything like that.
That
you
is
see
cool.
that? Look at that boat. Now this is Star Island. These two houses on the end, $65 million for a 20,000 square foot 1920s fully renovated home. $65 million, 46 Star Island. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that.
We're Nashville's secret agents, okay?
Right.
but we're going to take everybody on these journeys when we go all around the world because we're working real estate all over the place right now. Isn't this going to be fun?
It's so fun. Like, who gets to do this? It's awesome.
I feel like James Bond, man. Come on. I need to get like the James Bond abs, like the Daniel Craig abs, right?
I like my one-pack stud.
All right. We had a great flight coming in for a landing.
So, welcome to Miami.
We're pumped, man.
Thank you.
How was the helicopter fun?
It was amazing, dude.
You got to see the real Miami from the air. It's a whole different vibe, a whole different view.
I brought you a little present, okay?
Oh, man.
And he's giving you a name, too.
I just feel like we connected when we talked on the phone. And I said, you know what? I said, so we're doing that event in San Diego.
Yeah.
The Top Golf. Top Gun event.
Yeah.
And I said, Glenn Asher can't just show up
I
without.
gotta be Goose?
You
I
gotta
gotta be
have
Goose?
No, you don't have to be Goose. So what I did is I made you custom.
Oh, man.
This is exactly
I love
like the
it.
ones they wore in the movie.
I love it.
But here's even better. I put this on the back. Mr. Miami.
That's amazing. I love it, man.
Get his hat on. Get his hat on.
I love it.
Top Gun, Mr. Miami.
goodness.
So take us and show us this town, baby.
I got it. Beautiful. I love it.
See, man, and I even made, hey, I even made me one.
That's amazing.
Okay, it's a
I
true
love it.
bromance
I love
happening
it.
right
I
now.
love it.
Take it all. I don't do it for the money, I do it for the soul. Baby, take it all. I'm only in this game for the rock and roll. Baby, take it all. I don't do it for the money, I do it for the soul. Baby, take it all. I'm only in this game for the rock and roll.
Second day Miami, Nashville Secret Agents checking out this amazing port here in Miami.
South Beach, baby.
That's right. I know. I'm pumped.
Yesterday we showed the aerial view, but today we are showing South Beach. So
Yeah.
where are you excited to go today? Like there's one place, right?
Oh my gosh, Gianni Versace's home mansion. We're gonna go by there. We're gonna get a little bit of the fun vibe of Miami. But you know what? I loved seeing the big mega houses yesterday and showing everybody the different real estate markets.
So our mission today is have fun on South Beach.
That's right.
And my personal mission is buy something Versace.
Buy something for something. Oh, I'm scared. She's trying to spend the money. All right, it's gonna be fun though. All right, at the top of this building here on Collins.
It's $33 million for that penthouse right there. That is a deal.
That's a deal.
That's a deal.
But here's the thing. It was $50 million. So can you imagine going to your client and getting a $17 million price reduction? That's Miami real estate. Come on
That's Miami
now.
real estate right there.
Yeah. Secret agent power. All right, guys, we're at the Versace mansion, and I love Versace. I mean, like, everything in my closet is Versace. Not really.
That is so not
it's
true.
Gap. It's Gap.
But really, this mansion is beautiful. You really do need to look it up online and see the interior pictures. It's just amazing. We're gonna go eat there in a minute, but it is awesome. Versace is just such a legend. And so, Gianni did an amazing job with this company, but also, though, his sister Donatella has continued on the legacy of Versace in this company, and it's just amazing. It's wonderful. And so we're just really happy to be here.
We're happy to be here. You can see the mansion. You can see it. It's beautiful. And you know what? I can't wait to eat a $29 appetizer in there. I'm so pumped. Mwah.
This is Miami Beach. It's beautiful. We have loved every bit of it.
So I was gonna do rip away pants and a Speedo and run around, but then I was gonna save you guys the pain. We'll see you guys. Nashville Secret Agents. Traveling the world, baby. No David Hasselhoff, not today. I'm getting old and slow.
I'm not.
Up next, we're getting some firsthand information about what's happening in your local market.
Hi, I'm Cassie Samons. Welcome to Justin, Texas. I want to show you guys a few properties today, but first I want to take you over to Outlaw Burger, famous here in Justin, Texas. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for letting us come in.
No, it's our pleasure. Why don't you come this way and get some food prepped up? My grandfather started the company in 1957. At the time it was called the Golden Greek. My dad took over in 1977 and opened Danny D's Barbecue in Pantego. Then he moved to Hearst, had 4 other locations, including one in California.
What brings people in here?
The atmosphere is very relaxed, laid back. It's rustic. It's got that old country feel. Family friendly. Top sellers are definitely going to be the brisket burger. And then our ribs are my grandfather's recipe. Of course, over the years, we've been working on perfecting it. We've also got really good selection of burgers. People love our blue cheese bacon burger, the barbecue cheddar burger, which we use our homemade barbecue sauce on.
Sounds great. Let's go check it out. That was great. I can't wait to show you guys the new subdivision in Justin. Let's go check it out. Welcome to Legacy Ranch in Justin, Texas. I'm about to show you this great 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Come on in. First, I want to show you the kitchen. It features stainless steel appliances, quartz countertop, a farmhouse sink, and a huge walk-in pantry. This split floor plan house features a 15 by 15 master, vaulted ceilings, but the best part is the bathroom. Double sinks, an oversized shower, and a huge walk-in closet. The upstairs in this beautiful home features a secondary living space, 2 secondary bedrooms, walk-in closets in both, and a huge shared bathroom. This is one of the many new neighborhoods here in Justin, Texas. Homes range from $365,000 to $500,000. Thank you for watching. Back to you, San Diego.
Welcome back to the American Dream. This time I am speaking to a new construction specialist. It is Nina Bhanot. She's an associate top 20 RE/MAX realtor in Texas with the RE/MAX Premier Group. Nina, thank you so much for being here today. It's always great to have you on the American Dream.
Thanks for having me. It's always fun to be here.
Awesome. So I know that you are the agent to go to for new construction. I want to talk to you about it. I know a lot of buyers have questions and a lot of buyers are confused about the process. Can you talk about why it's important to use a realtor while buying new construction?
Yeah, I get asked that question a lot as a buyer. Should I be using a realtor when I'm looking at new construction? And I would say you absolutely should use a realtor when you're looking at new construction. When you walk into a builder's office, the salespeople and the staff there, they're employed by the builder. So they're going to have the builder's best interest. When you walk in with a realtor, your realtor is going to have your best interest. Their fiduciary duty is to you. So it's really helpful to work with a realtor when you're starting to look at new construction. The first major advantage is that we just bring a wealth of knowledge around different neighborhoods and different builders. So we can introduce buyers to neighborhoods that they may not be familiar with. We can also talk about certain neighborhoods that are appreciating in value, would be like a good investment to get into. And some neighborhoods tend to be stagnant and they're not really selling as well. But also share information about the different builders. You know, we would like to think that all builders are created equal, but they're not. And some builders specialize in different areas. But also knowing, you know, what builders are going to be good after you close on a home. And if you have warranty issues coming up, you know, do they come out and take care of them? Are they going to be responsive? So, you know, a realtor really helps you understand different neighborhoods and builders, which can really impact the decision you make when you are looking at new construction.
Nina, you bring up really good points because in any transaction, you have a buyer and a seller, and normally two agents representing each side looking out for the buyer. So it's very important to have somebody in your corner telling you all the details that might happen even after closing. What are some of the other benefits that you know happen during that process? What's something else a buyer might not know?
Well, you know, when you're working with a realtor, you really can have them negotiate the best deal for you and also any extras. So as realtors, we know what different properties have sold for in the community, maybe how much a builder is willing to discount on their property. So we really can go in and try to negotiate the best deal for you. But we also know what extras a builder may throw in. So maybe it's getting blinds added or a fridge added, or even just more money towards your incentives and upgrades. So really you have the comfort of knowing you're getting the best deal when you walk out of there.
That's huge too. There's a lot of different negotiations that can happen, and you can't do that as a buyer straight with the seller, which is the salespeople in that office. Completely understood. I'm so glad you brought these points up. And am I right in the buyer doesn't pay anything? It doesn't cost them anything?
Yeah, so when you are working with a realtor, the great thing is you get all of their expertise and all of their knowledge. And as a buyer, you don't have to pay for the realtor's commission. That is actually paid by the builder. So, you know, there's no need not to use a realtor. You want all that guidance. The other thing with using a realtor that's really great is that we help you make smart decisions when it comes to your upgrade choices. So when you walk into a builder, you know, we're wowed by the model and how great it looks, and it can be overwhelming with all the options that a builder may have. And so for me, I know I go with all my clients to the design center appointments. We go through, we look at the options, and I really share with them which upgrades are going to actually help bring value to their home when they go and sell it, and maybe which ones are just nice to have, but it's not going to really contribute to the appreciation of value for the home. So, you know, even working with a realtor like that, they really help guide you and make sure you're making the smartest upgrade decisions when it's coming to decide that.
That makes sense. You bring up a lot of, again, really good points. Some things that you might want to have then, some things you can do down the line. It sounds like a no-brainer to hire a real estate agent like you to be alongside you during new construction. So thank you so much for talking about this topic. We can't wait to have you on the show again.
Thank you so much.
As much as we love highlighting hidden gems across the country, the only thing secretive about Central Park in Billionaires Row in New York is getting to see inside the apartments. Thankfully, Brian K. Lewis was able to take us inside an incredible new building on Park Avenue. And just wait till you see the view of Central Park from here. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Brian Lewis, coming to you from Central Park on one of the coldest days of the year, but I'm in one of the hottest parts of our city. I'm on the edge of Billionaires Row. I'm in the southeast corner of Central Park. This is a very wealthy corner of our city. And in this hot, hot area, I've got a hot new listing, and it's right there at 520 Park. That is Robert A.M. Stern's newest creation, but there's only 35 units in that building, so that is really a private club. You don't get that very regularly, and certainly not on Billionaires Row. It's bespoke, it's luxury. That is my American dream. So inside, right here on the 25th floor, you have your own private elevator landing. You open into this grand foyer, and this place is empty because this is brand new. So my voice is gonna sound echoey. Look at this, 11.5-foot ceilings. This home is about 4,700 square feet. You've got views to the east. You can see all the way to the East River. Then you look right here, and in this big, big bay window, you get a shot of Central Park. So the architect of this building, Robert A.M. Stern, inspired by classic design, huge living rooms, pocket doors that take you into the anteroom off the living room, which is this, which is a library, which is a study, which is a den. Very nice to have this. In a pinch, 4th bedroom. And off of this room, right here into the dining room. Now this is a designer kitchen. It's full of classic touches, beautiful marbles, great appliances. You can wash your dishes with that view. I mean, come on. This is your breakfast room here. Another peek at the park. This is a Christopher Peacock Kitchen certified. That means something in the world of luxury. Every bedroom should have its own hallway. Got that. Every bedroom should have huge closets. Got that. And every bedroom should not have one big, beautiful marble bath, but 2. Right here, a gorgeous marble bath. And over here is the first steam shower. I mean, that is a shower that you can party in. And now we have bathroom number 2 in the master suite. Love this marble. Now this is a master bedroom. 2 big exposures, a lot of 2s here. And you've got options here. You can put your big bed here, you can put your big bed here. You got lots of walls for art. You've got these 11.5-foot ceilings. Big moldings. This is big luxury living. And off of this gallery or foyer, or you know what, this is so expensive, we're gonna call it a foyer, right? You've got the guest wing. You've got a beautiful marble guest bath and a really nicely scaled guest bedroom. The second guest bedroom suite knocks it out of the park. And frankly, this is my favorite bedroom in this place. Love this stone, beautiful, thick, gray marble. And another corner bedroom. This is awesome. And this is so new. I'm even seeing builder's tape. I'm gonna take that off right there. I love this bedroom. Light everywhere. I think of how things have to collide in New York to make something like this happen. All the stars have to align. You gotta have the right economic moment. You've gotta have the right zoning. You gotta have the right air rights. You have to have the right developers. And you have to have the appetite from the market to understand what you're doing. To create 35 units in a limestone tower built by Robert A.M. Stern with these views in this location, with this amount of luxury, this doesn't just happen. This takes a lot of effort. With that view and this location and a luxury, this is the American dream. Wow.
Next up, we've got another local segment highlighting your community.
All right, welcome back to the American Dream. I've got a really special guest with me and a great topic to talk about. I get to speak with James Sharp. He is a realtor and the owner of the Sharp Real Estate Group. James, thank you so much for being here with us on the American Dream. We love having you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we are going to answer some very important questions that both buyers and sellers, I think, can really take appreciation for. So buyers want to know, when they're looking at homes, how many homes should they look at before they make an offer?
On average, we look at about 12 houses. It takes anywhere from maybe 8 to 12 weeks to find that right house, then put it under contract. So, but sometimes, like even this last week, I had a buyer that came in and he says, I want to buy the first house, and is that okay? He's asking me permission, and I said, absolutely. I have folks that have found that first house and they just adore it, and they don't need to look at 500 houses. But on average, we're seeing between probably 8 to 12 houses.
Sure, I'm glad you're addressing this because I can agree. It's the 8 to 12 is like the average, but it really does happen where the first house that you find or you see online and it really just speaks to you, you have to take advantage of it. You know what you like.
Absolutely, and we'll stay the course, and if it takes 20, 30 houses, it's just a great conversation to have with your real estate agent, really to set the table on what you can expect.
Completely. So as a buyer, say you do find the perfect house, why is it important to get each home inspected?
I do a lot of new construction, and what I find, especially the buyers that go into a new home, they're thinking, this is brand new. Why would I want that inspected? Why do I need to spend $400 or $500 to have it inspected? And I said, whether it's brand new or pre-owned, you want to know exactly what you're buying. And we always find that there's been gobs and gobs of houses where, you know, folks maybe do all the veneer stuff. Maybe they paint over defects, or maybe they cover up stuff. And you really want to know what's behind the curtain, what's up in the attic, what's down underneath you. And I always advise buyers, especially new home buyers, when they're coming in there, let's spend a few bucks. I have a trained professional that can really go through this and give you a detailed report. 2 or 3 hours, you'll know exactly what you're buying. I think that's a good, use of money and investment.
Completely. You said that perfectly. It's spend a few bucks so that you understand the property. It really is a good investment, something buyers should absolutely do. Now, a lot of people are in this situation where they have a home, they own it, and they want to buy a new one. Is there a way for them to sell and buy at the same time? How do you make that process really easy?
Absolutely. There's a report that just came out that says 40% of buyers have a house to sell. So if you're in that situation yourself, make sure to have a conversation with your agent, because we need to know the details. If you have an existing house to sell, then there's some sequencing to that. Now, one of the biggest things that a lot of folks, especially buying a house, is they don't want to be homeless. They want to actually sell their house, but they are concerned, hey, if I put my house on the market, but if I don't find something, am I going to be homeless? And I'm like, absolutely not. In fact, we have clause protection where we can put actually in their purchase or their sale, depending on what side, we could put in there, we will only sell if we can find suitable replacement housing, or if we put it in a buy side, we could say, we'll only buy this if we can sell the existing house and have that contingency. So we can cover you on both ends. A lot of times we do it all at the same time, so there's like a simultaneous, like, hey, we'll sell your existing, we found the new one, and then we'll blend the two together at the closing table. And then there's this move where you just make a smooth transition to the new house.
How excited are your clients when you have all of that timing done perfectly afterwards? Are they just so thankful?
They're so beyond thankful there, and it's a mark of a true professional there. And if your agent has any concerns about that process, or they haven't done that, you need to make sure to seek out one that will handle that, because that's true mark there. And when they're handed the keys and you know, hey, you've sold my house for top dollar, you got me a great deal on the new house, thank you. That's the reward I get, for sure.
Completely agreed. Really a sign of a true professional. James Sharp, thank you so much for touching on these topics. Yeah, we love having you on The American Dream. We'll talk again soon.
All right, take care.
You too.
And joining us now out of your Dallas market is Zach Sams. He is with Kensington Vanguard National Title of Texas. Zach, thank you so much for being back on the show.
Thanks, Jen. It's always good to see you.
So, Zach, you're actually in studio today. I've gotten to talk to you quite a few times now, but you're going to be going out in the field pretty soon, and you're going to be doing some really interesting segments that really tie into the title of this show, which is The American Dream. So I'm going to start by asking you what the American Dream is to you.
Thanks, Jen. The American Dream, it encompasses a lot of things. To me, home ownership, private property rights are a huge part of the American Dream, and that ties in, perfectly with this show and with some of the content that we deliver here. But if I take that a step further, I think entrepreneurialism is just a massive part of the American Dream, because there's so many places in the world where, starting your own company or doing your own thing just is not an option. So that's a big piece for me. And so going out into the field to do some additional shoots, we're going to kind of pivot a little bit on the American Dream and kind of look at some of the entrepreneurs that are in this area, what they're doing, and most specifically, the entrepreneurs that are involved in real estate. So there's a lot of people that make their living, buying and selling real estate, and we're going to focus on some of those. So for example, one of the first shoots that we're doing is with a big apartment owner group. Most of us have lived in an apartment before we lived in a home or owned our own home, and people don't always know, like, who owns these places, and how does that work? And so we're gonna talk with them, and then some other different commercial real estate groups as we go forward.
Well, that'll be really exciting to see. Zach, thank you so much for highlighting that. I think that'll be so interesting for people and for your time today. Thank you for being on.
Absolutely, Jen. It's always a pleasure. Talk soon.
Thank you to everybody who makes the American dream come true across the country and improves people's lives every day. February has been a wonderful month, and we have seen so many great stories from around the nation. We hope you enjoyed this selection of stories just as much as we enjoyed making them.